Yeah, what up, my peeps? Welcome back to another edition of Life and Times of Rack Low. This joint right here, this shirt right here is one of my favorites. Straight out of Bloomingdale's kids section. It definitely, this image right here, it definitely, gives you that hip hop B girl feel. It's like you see the door knocker earrings. She got the crazy hairdo to go with it. And definitely the classic suicide ski shirt. You know, these like this image right here is sort of like it's like a time capsule, like a hip hop time capsule that it definitely depicts the fashion style of a city girl. You know, the bamboo earrings. The bamboo earrings was crazy classic because like a lot of the females that was a part of hip hop, like in the golden era, they definitely made the bamboo earrings classical, something that was like remarkable, timeless, something that a lot of females aspire to have, like because having door knocker earrings, what we call bamboo earrings, it was like a status symbol. If you had those earrings and you was able to walk around, maneuver, survive through Brooklyn. I mean, whether you was walking downtown Brooklyn, on Fulton Street, you was on a train, you was on Pickett Avenue, you was in Bed-Stuy. I mean, wherever you was at, wearing this type of jewelry as far as earrings, you definitely always stood out, and it was like a lot of eyes on you, so you definitely had to be careful. But I seen live chicks that was really gully, wearing door knocker earrings and bamboo earrings. And I remember like even like on the hip hop scene, you had dope female artists such as Roxanne Shante. You had Salt and Pepper. You also had Lil Kim. She represented hard body. And like, this era right here was super fresh for females, for hip hop, and just having a style that you can call your own, something that was sort of like different, because even though it was like a hood style, like I said, it was a status symbol. So and in many cases, a lot of people couldn't really even get them. A lot of females, it was like out of a lot of females' leagues as far as being financially stable or financially fit to even get your hands on bamboo earrings or door knockers. And definitely these particular ones, as far as the size, the size was crazy ill, and that's what really set you apart when it came to like the bamboo earrings, is the size. Like you had small ones, you had medium ones, and then as you can see what Lil Wife is wearing, she got the super large. But on this particular night, I remember we was in Prospect Plaza in Ocean Hill, Brownsville, home of MOP, Mash Out Posse. And my cousin Rainey, it was her birthday. And she was giving a party. And, she invited me and wifey. So, you already know how we give it up, got low down. You know how we give it up, do it every day on a fashion tip. So we decided to go there. As you can see, this is the night of the party, So wifey got the bamboo earrings on, the door knockers, the Suey ski shirt, you know what I mean? I think I took the photo, so but of course, rack low, was definitely low down. But I remember the atmosphere of the party, like getting off the elevator, the music playing all loud. It was definitely a hip hop party. You know what I mean? So got off the elevator. As we got off the elevator, you just see mad people. The hallway is flooded with people. We coming through. We fresh. We didn't live in Prospect Plaza, so a lot of people didn't know us. So as we got off the elevator, people looking, and they like, yo, like who? Who these people? You know what I mean? So like, our faces wasn't familiar. So as we're coming through, we make our way through, the large crowd. Everybody looking at us, and then once they noticed that we made the connection with Rainey, my cousin, who was really really known and popular in Prospect Plaza, you know, they pretty much seen that we was connected to the person who arranged the whole affair. So everything was pretty much cool. So we in a party, you know, crazy hip hop tunes blazing out. The atmosphere is lovely. My cousin had a great time. You know what I mean? Me and wifey had a great time. Shout out to my low wife, Sheena. Been there from day one. You know what I mean? I'm talking about 1989. You know what I mean? And yeah, the journey been crazy. And you know, like with me, I always like view my low wife as somebody that will eventually become my real life wife. You know, like to me, it wasn't always about just having mass amounts of girls. Like, even though that was like a part of the low life mantra, money, hoes, and clothes, like that wasn't the element that I really engaged in heavily. You know what I'm saying? I was more about the fashion, you know what I mean? The money, the Mias, the boosting, the excitement, being on 40 Deuce, going to Sensations, you know, being with the Uptown Pocket Diggers, Chris Ibbett, Rakeem, you know, Rob, you know, like just, you know, Mike, just being, you know what I mean, diversified in my actions, you know, like, so I was all over the place, you know. I wasn't even the type of booster that even just stayed in Brooklyn. Like, you know what I mean? As far as money taking, you know, I took money with people from Manhattan, the Bronx, definitely Brooklyn, people from Queens, you know? So like, I was like sort of well-rounded. And when it came to like Brooklyn in particular, like my faith was like known, you know, in many places: Bed-Stuy, Brownsville, Crown Heights, Bushwick, Flatbush, Coney Island, because yo, it was money takers and boosters all over. So, you know, I pretty much affiliated myself with live money takers, you know. So I was the type that, yeah, I took mass amounts of money and mass amounts of polo with lowlights, but I was also connected to other crews, you know, and other individuals that was on the hunt for the come up on a daily basis. So even like as far as my low wife, and even like her being sort of like similar to me and being on the same level as far as the fashion, you know, like her having the classics, you know, the same classics that I have. Like, so it's sort of like you couldn't, like, to me in my mind, you know, I always thought of it like you couldn't really be a low life and represent, you know, all of this stuff, this status that you claim that you have. And if you had a low wife, you know, your low wife should have been, you know, a reflection of who you were. You know what I mean? So if you was walking around and you was flossy, you was like a big booster, a live money taker, you was really popular, you was known, and you was known to get busy, you know, like the lady that you was with, whether it was your girlfriend, your fiance, your low wife, your wife, it doesn't matter. Your companion always should be on your level. So that's how I always looked at it. So yeah, if I ran up in Bloomies, I ran up in Macy's, I ran up in Saks, Lord and Taylor, Barnwood Taylor, Bergdorf Goodman, no matter where the spot was, you know, in my mind, I always like snatched up stuff for my low wife as well. You know what I mean? Because coming off of Mia's, you know, like I always wanted to have, you know, ITs for her as well. You know, whether it was Sherlin's, leather coats, classic low pieces, Guess, Nautica, Hilfiger, Gucci, Louis Vuitton, like it didn't matter, you know what I mean? If I was fly, my low wife had to be fly, you know what I mean? And that was like one of the elements and one of the standards, you know, that I always set for myself, that, you know what I mean? It had to be balanced out. It had to be, you know, leveled out. So that was like really, really important.